Hey everyone, and welcome back. Hope your guys' week has gone well so far. I figured I'd make this quick video this morning. I know I'm kind of late on this one, but I figured, I have time. I'm just going to make the video and talk about it, give you guys my opinion because I actually did get a chance to play this. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, it looks like the Pathfinder update version 1.2 did come out over, well, the weekend, I guess. I'll just call it the weekend. It might have came out Thursday. I can't remember exactly. But, okay, so let's talk about it. So basically what it's going to bring you is the vehicles, base sharing, PS4 Pro support, ship weapon specialization, permadeath mode, and much more. So, like I said, I did get a chance to play this, and pretty big fan. I'll talk about that more later. So, let's start off with the visual updates. I'm just going to scroll down and talk through it. If you guys don't like that format, that sucks, but we're just going to do that. So visual updates, so obviously this is when it was off. This was like what it used to look like. And this is what it looked like after. Like, geez, that's a pretty big, significant difference there. And look at that. Look at that. Now, honestly, when I was playing the game, I did notice the changes in the textures. So basically, I just have high and ultra resolution textures, more accurate lighting, horizon-based occlusion, high contrast, HDR mode, and etc. You guys can read the rest here. Again, look at this. So that's what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. Like, look at that. Just a huge difference. It's insane. I mean, that's not drastic, but I mean, it gives it more color and more vibrancy to the surface, which is pretty cool in the sky and everything. It looks pretty nice. Online base sharing. So you can upload to the Steam Workshop and make it easy for other players to discover, visit, and rate and subscribe your creations. So that's pretty cool. Looks like some people have like some interesting bases there in the Steam Workshop right here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I don't have it on Steam, so I'm not going to do that. But for people that want that, that is a pretty cool feature. So now you can own multiple ships, which is nice. It doesn't say how many you can own up to, but I assume it's 3 or whatever. How many can fit in a freighter maybe? I don't know. So it looks like you can trade in previous ships against new purchases, which would be awesome. I did own this one right here. It's a pretty nice one. But I trade up and got, I think it's this one there. It looks like that one anyways. So that's cool. I wanted to own multiple ships and now you can, so that is awesome. By the way, I just play creative mode, so I mean, survivor mode's fun and stuff, so, I mean, whatever. That's the one I play as creative, so, like, it's just more fun for me that way. So it looks like they introduced the fighter, the shuttle, the hauler, and the explorer. So it sounds exactly like what they are. So shuttles are all-rounders, fighters specialize in combat, haulers have expanded cargo, and explorer vessels feature increased warp capabilities. So that is pretty awesome. It probably has the least amount of storage. I'd probably personally pick the hauler just because like I like to hoard stuff and then trade it back in for money. So there's that. There's now A, B, C, or the ultra rare S-class ships. So purchasing a new ship, you'll now be given an option to trade in your current ship for a discount. That is pretty cool stuff again. That's really what I was looking for, this feature for a while. I actually didn't try this one out when I was playing No Man's Sky the other day, but it's there, so that's awesome. PlayStation 4 Pro support, so now they have new 4K resolution gameplay. 4K rendering on PC has also been optimized, and with the visual improvements, that looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that picture. If that was like a poster, oh my gosh, I'd probably hang that up in my room. That looks absolutely awesome. So the new vehicles. I will say I only tried out this car right here, but I'll go through them all. So, the Exocraft. It's, basically these land vehicles, given you may need the planetary navigation, yada yada yada. So this is the smallest exocraft, is the Nomad. Where it may lack in cargo space, this hovercraft makes up for it in speed, agility, and its ability to glide over water. Ooh, gliding over water, that's a game changer. That is actually really cool. I might try that out in the future here. So that looks really, really cool. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad they implemented land vehicles now, because like now it makes it way easier to go across the planet to gather materials and stuff. So just a pretty big fan of that. So now they have the roamer. It's a all-around capable, quickly crossing rugged terrain and adapting to most situations. So that is true. It can climb up like vertical walls, like not all the way up, because like I got to the top and then it like lost power or something. I just didn't have the oomph to get over that hill, so it just goes underwater. It goes kind of slow. It can jump. It's really cool. So I like this one personally the best. I don't know. That one sounds cool. That top one there. This one. But this sounds more like my speed. I don't know why I didn't try this one, because this is the one that I feel like I would use the most. So the Colossus is a large exocraft. It's basically a behemoth and offers enormous amounts of cargo space to hold and harvest the resources that you collect. So that is awesome. I'm going to give this one a whirl as well. So I will note, when you go into a vehicle, it gives a third-person perspective. There's no first person, so that is actually really nice. I actually kind of like the third-person idea instead for that, just because it's way easier to navigate and see where you're going and stuff. As you can see, there's pictures right there. So that is awesome. That is some nice looking pictures there of each vehicle. And I thought this was kind of a useless thing, but it's kind of cool. I thought about it and I'm like, maybe it is kind of a cool feature. So you can have exocraft races. So like basically you can make a circuit on your home planet, and then you can challenge your friends to try to beat that time trial record or whatever it is. And then basically you have to attain a race and place it inside your base building zone. Hop in your vehicle and drive the route you'd like to map out. Dropping checkpoint markers anywhere on the planet. Once the circuit is complete, race the track over and over to set an unbeatable lap time. So I just thought of this right now as I was reading this. What if you like went all the way around the planet and like like you challenge your friends to do a race, and you just go around the entire planet, and they're gonna be driving for quite a while. I thought that'd be pretty funny. Or like go one way and then like go the other way, like east and west, and then go north and south. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know, maybe that's just me being stupid, but it is what it is. New shops and traders. I did notice this. I went into like space station, because that's where I left off from my last previous game. I like walked in, I'm like, what is this? And like I didn't realize exactly what this was. I really didn't read much about this update before I downloaded it. I just kind of went in and played it because I really didn't care too much. I knew it was a big update because it was like a gig, I think, or so, but I really didn't seem to care. So valuable new currency called Nanti clusters can be found in various locations, including abandoned bases and cargo crates. So that looks interesting. There's a bunch of new blueprints, so that's pretty awesome. But if you're in creative mode, you don't need to get blueprints, which is kind of nice. They'll exchange Nanti clusters for your choice of blueprints. You're standing with the 3 NPC factions is now more important, as traders will only sell the best technology to their closest allies. Your standing with the faction can also be improved by offering relics and courtesies to their representatives, or through conversation choices. So they have multi-tool technology for Gek to supply ship upgrades and Vortex. A new building trader will now visit your home base and will sell new base construction in exchange for credits. So they have 3 new languages, it looks like. They have Gek, Viking, I think Gek was the thing already. They have Viking and Korvax. Maybe I didn't notice they were on there before, but I'm almost positive that those are new languages. So without that, I mean, that's going to be interesting. So like, it looks like your customer, neutral or relevance, and then you have like different ranks and like client, a compass, and point of interest. And that seems pretty cool. I mean, it's a nice little addition. Base building variety. So they added over 40 new building parts have been added, including colored lights, stairs, observation domes, and more. They actually have a regular ladder now, so like you can go straight up and down, which is awesome. I did not really like the little like curved ladder thing. Not really the biggest fan of that. So I mean, as you guys can see, it's going through right here. So like, you got the 3 vehicles, you got walls, colors, bases, station thinger for the vehicle, stairs, curved walls, a dome thinger. So that's pretty cool. And then personalize your base. Now they have wood, stone, and metal. So that's interesting. Wood, stone, and metal. Then they have an array of new furniture finishes. Jeez, I can't even read. Decorate your walls with dozens of new decals. Earn extra decals by visiting the bases of other players. Interesting. Multi-tool specialization. Ooh, I didn't actually see this. Jeez. What is this? So they have a pistol, which offered increased mining capabilities. Rifles provide combat advantages, and experimental weapons are for scanning. The rarest and most powerful, the Alien Multi-Tool. They're the rarest and most powerful, so I assume it's like just the Cadillac of multi-tools. Similar to starships, they're also S, A, B, or C class rated. I assume S class again is the best. When purchasing a new multi-tool, you can now trade in your current model for a discount, so kind of like the ships, kind of cool. New weapon modes, they have a scatter blaster, pulse spitter, blaze javelin. So that's kind of cool. That probably looks like a shotgun where it scatters. Pulse is just probably like a constant pulsing, obviously, and the blaze is just a straight beam. So it's a long range and eliminate enemies far away. Clatron ballista, they have position ejector, infraknife accelerator. Interesting. So they cause heavy damage. The posture ejector shoots a wide cone of destruction and a sustained burst rapid fire for the accelerator. Permadeath mode. I would not play that because that's way out of my league for that. I don't really get into that too much, but it's the greatest challenge yet. And when you die, you're gonna restart on the nearest planet's surface, away from your created ship or crashed ship. So, yeah, doesn't really call to me at all. But there are trophies that you can unlock for playing the mode, which I'm probably not going to play it just because I don't even play like survival. I mean, I do play survival, I don't play anything else but survival and creative. Kind of like Minecraft. Photo mode, I thought this was really cool. I tried this out. I took some pretty cool photos. It's just nice to have a photo mode in there instead of like trying to screenshot something on the PlayStation, which makes it a little bit easier. They have changed cloud layers and fog density to take the most atmospheric shots possible. Pause and change the time of day or the perfect lighting conditions. Find the perfect angle for your shot in free camera mode, revealing your starship in third person. So that is cool. That looks like they have black and white, green. Looks like a high contrast. And they have like an old gold style for filters. So that's interesting. They have some pretty cool photographs in the game. Looks like Dead End Thrills. To implement improved photo mode, so there's some screenshots there if we want to check those out. Looks like they're gorgeous if you can see them from here. They're kind of big on this one. That's probably the same size for you. Discovery menu. So your home planet is marked on the galaxy map, giving you a clear feeling of your place in the universe. Use of Discovery is easily browse planetary information, including resource and biome data. Previously visited planets can be marketed with waypoints, simplifying return navigation. So that is cool. So you know like what's there and what's coming up for you and where you left off. Music from 65 Days, Sonic, whatever. That's just new music in the game. Quality of improvements. Basically, they're just like, thank you for your feedback, and we're going to look forward to working more and more. And then there's a bunch of this if you guys want to read through. Audio, 50% more generative soundscapes, added indoor storm ambience, changes to reverb, fix for a flood of sounds which could occur during the tutorial. Ships in space, improved ship landing code, fixed AI, and all that good stuff there. Gameplay, added damage and resource numbers, just a whole slew of things. Base building, fix NPC terminals and ladders, so that's kind of cool. There's a bunch of stuff they fixed with base building. The UI, just probably easier to navigate, visuals. So now it's going to be artifacts on some metallic surfaces, good stuff like that. Support for different Intel HD graphics, reduced banding effects, escape key now goes to the quit options, and last but not least is the PlayStation 4 for 4K basically. So that is interesting stuff. I mean, I look forward to playing more of No Man's Sky, and that's pretty much all I want to talk about, and that's my opinion. So I mean, overall, here's my final thoughts on this. I'm so glad Hello Games is not abandoning this game whatsoever. They're legit just straight up getting this game. They're trying to make it better. Obviously, it's going to take more than 2 updates now to make the game better. But I did buy this game on launch, like I think I've said numerous times before. Do I regret my purchase? No. Am I kind of upset that the game wasn't what it was at launch? Yeah, but at least they're making the game better and making the purchase worthwhile at this point. So that's my thoughts and opinions. I look forward to more updates from Hello Games in the future and cannot wait to see what happens with No Man's Sky as a whole. I think the game can improve. It's going to be near impossible to come from a terrible launch like that, but I believe in them, and hopefully they can make this game what it was or what it should have been, or at least, if not, make it really close to what it should have been. So that's pretty much all I want to talk about in this video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys again very soon. Have a good one.